Two of the biggest buzzwords in 2023, Sam Altman and ChatGPT. Sam Altman has revolutionized our ability to access the power of AI, a world of wonders made available to the public for virtually free. Now, wouldn't it be crazy if the OpenAI CEO applied the same brainpower to create a revolutionary cryptocurrency? Well, welcome to Worldcoin, the cryptocurrency which could become the biggest buzzword of the decade. Worldcoin is what some would describe as a revolutionary project which aims to become the world's largest digital identity and financial network, giving ownership to everyone through its unique World ID feature, which serves as a proof of personhood, a bit like a passport. The cryptocurrency project has a three-part mission: to create a global unique digital identity for all, to create a global currency known as the Worldcoin token, and number 3, to create an application which enables payment, purchases and transfers using its token alongside other cryptocurrency and traditional assets. A simple vision, but also very George Orwell dystopian. Now, all of this sounds quite straightforward on paper, but how does it come together in the real world? Well, we talked about a concept called proof of personhood, in which at the heart of the project is an eye scanning device called the Orb. Given the rise of AI, proving identity in the digital future will be the next big challenge, especially when entering the world of deepfakes. Deepfake is a type of AI which is able to produce realistic audio and visuals of any individual, which can then be manipulated into saying anything you want. Here's an example of this.
Look at these two clips. One of them is real and one of them is fake. Can you tell which one it is? Okay, what about these? Or these? Which one of these is fake and which one of these is real?
Worldcoin's white paper highlights that biometric scannings may be the only long-term and practical way to safeguard against this. As a result, the Orb was born. Using the Orb, an individual can have their eye scanned for biometric verification. This will then create a unique World ID. Using this ID, individuals can enter the Worldcoin ecosystem and begin transacting. The concept of Worldcoin traces back to 2019. However, in July 2023, this dream became a reality. In the summer of 2023, Orbs were rolled out in over 35 different countries, with over 2 million individuals submitting their biometric eye data to the Orb. An incentive of 25 Worldcoin tokens were given to those who signed up. The legality of this has stirred up questions in several countries. However, Worldcoin has stated that none of the eye data is stored on their devices. Worldcoin state that the eye scan is only put to work in order to create a unique digital identifier for the user and is not being used to create a giant global data bank. Now, with great power comes great responsibility. So who are the names behind the Worldcoin project? Well, Worldcoin has raised over $250 million in seed funding, with Coinbase and Blockchain Capital being the most notable investors. Sam Altman, who helped co-found Worldcoin, currently sits on the board, in which the second co-founder, Alex Blanca, is acting CEO. Alex doesn't have too much of an extensive background, as prior to Worldcoin, Alex had been studying physics at the California Institute of Technology. Currently, there are over 100 staff employed by Worldcoin. So how do the tokenomics of Worldcoin work? All the Orb verified people with World IDs will be entitled to recurring claims of free Worldcoin tokens. As mentioned, those who initially signed up during the summer of 2023 would have received 25 Worldcoin tokens. The token itself is Ethereum based, therefore an ERC20 token. The Worldcoin token has a locked maximum supply of 10 billion tokens for 15 years from its launch date and is enforced by a smart contract. Once the 15 years are up, the governance will decide whether to incorporate an annual inflation rate to sustain the protocol long term. Should there be any additionally minted tokens after this period, the governance will determine their allocation. If token supply is increased, inflation is capped at 1.5% per year. Currently, the 10 billion Worldcoin tokens have been allocated to various stakeholders. 75% of the 10 billion Worldcoin tokens are allocated to the Worldcoin community, 9.8% allocated to the initial development team. The Tools for Humanity investors have been allocated 13.5% of tokens, while another 1.7% have been allocated to a reserve fund. However, despite 75% or 7.5 billion tokens being allocated to the Worldcoin community. As of recording, only circa 100 million have actually been distributed. As well as the Worldcoin token being used transactionally, holding the Worldcoin token provides governance properties that empower its holders to have a say over the token's future with a one-to-one vote mechanism. Currently, the only affiliation that Worldcoin has to ChatGPT and OpenAI is Sam Altman, who founded both projects. Whether there'll be any interrelation in the future beyond having a common founder is unclear. However, many AI experts believe that Worldcoin could potentially influence ChatGPT given the rise of deepfakes, which we talked about earlier. The use of world IDs that can be stored on the blockchain to preserve privacy can come in handy to help distinguish between AI and real people. In addition, World ID could also provide people access to apps such as ChatGPT and other social media apps. Sam Altman believes that Worldcoin can help address how the economy will potentially be reshaped or revamped by generative AI. In addition, Worldcoin's World ID system can be used to scale universal basic income to billions of people and give marginalized and poor communities access to financial empowerment, hence combating income inequality. Since only human beings can have world IDs, the government could use the technology when deploying universal basic income and reducing fraud. Sam Altman believes that this is a major vision for Worldcoin and World ID. However, there are skeptics concerned about the logistics, feasibility and safety of this. Currently, Worldcoin token is sitting at $2.53 at the time of recording this video. That is with a market cap of circa $297 million, putting Worldcoin at 134 in cryptocurrency market cap by size. Given its launch in July 2023, all-time highs haven't been that exciting, with circa $2.8 being the official highest price reached. If Worldcoin was to breach the top 10 cryptocurrencies, Worldcoin could hit a price prediction of $100. This has been calculated using Dogecoin's market cap per November 2021, when Bitcoin hit its all-time high of $65,000. During this period, Dogecoin was the 10th largest coin in the market. However, this assumes no increase in circulating supply, which we know could hit up to 10 billion tokens. Current circulation we mentioned is circa only 100 million, so if circulation was to increase by an additional 10x, you may actually find yourself in a loss in the future. Worldcoin is definitely not without its risks and challenges. While Worldcoin has made efforts to ensure people can prove their real human identities, it still has a long way to go. One such roadblock is accessibility. Currently, Worldcoin has only 1,500 orbs. Considering the world has over 7 billion people, 1,500 orbs will not be enough to serve the global population. Even if the Worldcoin team were able to produce the number of needed orbs, there is still the possibility that certain governments could ban the use of orbs, just like we've witnessed countries ban cryptocurrencies over the last few years. In addition, this project has been ongoing for the last 3 years and only started its rollout this year. During that period, it's only signed up just over 2 million users, which begs the question, how many more years and orbs will it take to get everyone signed up? More so, when it comes to privacy, the technology could potentially capture additional data such as a person's ethnicity, medical condition, gender, location, and so much more. Such personal data could end up being misused if it ends up in the wrong hands, or even lead to victimization. Governments could also use the data to manipulate their citizens. There is also the issue of centralization. Currently, there is no way to determine that there are no backdoors in the orbs to manipulate the signups. However, Worldcoin has stated that it plans to conduct regular audits on its orbs to guarantee they are built and functioning correctly. Additionally, Ethereum's founder Vitalik has warned against Worldcoin, especially regarding creating the perfect proof of personhood, which may not be easy or even possible in a practical world. He believes that creating such a system still requires many more years to ensure the system is reliable and effective. In theory, Worldcoin sounds like the perfect solution to a lot of problems, but in practicality, not so much. Will you be buying Worldcoin? Let me know in the comments. Make sure you don't forget to subscribe and like.